Alright everyone, this is Charlie 6 Zulu. We're back again for another battle replay. And we have an interesting one, a 4v4 on Antioch. Interkeep map, which I don't normally cover because I hate interkeep maps when they're even. uh, but this is from one of Joe's streams. He'll be on there. I decided to play Rome, but I got called boring, so I had to switch it up. Basically me with another standard army, just like last time. But let's get started onto these army comps. First off, we have Radone 714. Now, out of all the people in here, he was a random, and I believe there was one on the defenders that was a random as well. So we get no calls from him, but he is Macedon. He is with a Royal Peltis General right over here. Also with a Companion Cav and a Sarissa Cav. I do want to show off that Companion Cavalry, because they're a fun boy. There they are. One you don't normally see, especially when it comes to Shock Cav, because of how expensive these boys are. Really good units. Top of that, as I said, he has a Sarissa Cav, which is a little, I think it's, yeah, all the way over there. We also have one archer with 3 Cretan archers, backing up for a total of 4. One militia hoplite, the crux of his army as always. 2 pikemen, 4 thorax swordsmen, and 4 Thoreo spears. Pretty balanced build. I think he has a little too few infantry, like standard sword and shield infantry, with the thorax, or even better quality infantry. But we will move into the next one, which is Pontus, brought to us by Mr. Joe on it. He has 7 Pontic swords, including the general. These Pontic swords are chevroned up, because, you know, it's Pontus. You always have more money than you need with them. He is a fixed ballista for Eastern archers. Also has 3 hillmen and 4 mercenary, there they are, Celtic warriors. Ooh, gosh, just yeeted myself across the map. Celtic warriors, which are also chevroned up. Make them a little scarier than normal. Those Pontics, I mean, with the double silver chevron, puts them to 47 melee attack, which is scary. Then we have Smart Hawk with Averni. He has 2 Oathsworn, including his gen right over there. 1 fixed ballista. 1 heavy horse, which is somewhere. There it is. Right here, preparing for something to come out of there. What else does he have? He has a Celtic Slinger and 2 Gallic Hunters, positioned right here and here to take out any artillery. He also has 4 Celtic Warriors, 6 Chosen Swordsmen, and 3 Levy Freemen. Yep. And then finally, Rome with, I mean, you'll see this 10 out of 10 times you play Rome, this style of army. Legatus Gen. We have 2 auxiliary African elephants, because, you know, why not? That one's stuck in a Warrock. Nice. We have 3 auxiliary Syrian archers, 5 Histadi. Where are they? There they are. 1 Praetorian Guard, 1 Vigili over here. Can't ever say that right. Giles is obviously the correct way to pronounce that. I think that's what I kept calling it during the stream. And then, of course, like all normal Roman builds, 6 gladiators. That's about normal. Now, that's the attackers. On the defenders, we have an interesting fight ahead of us. We have, what is it, Parthia with Propane. We have Aravaki with Nice Rice. We have Carthage with Rise of Germania. We have Ardii with Taco Flaco, and I'm pretty sure he's the other random. I know the other 3 are not, but I believe if there was a random on the other side, that would be him over there. But that is all for the intro. I hope you do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get this party started. Alright, we are getting started early on with some Gallic Hunters. That one was realized to be dead, so he backed off. And he's really saved me here because I don't have a lot of ways to deal with that. While that's going out, okay, gates are closed. We're all good there. There we go. They got that ballista burning. It is very interesting because as you can see how all these have fallen, they have invisible shields. My Vigiles pushing up. Knock that gate down to help Verni out. Let's see. Antioch's an interesting map because they have this area right here, which could make a good pushing because it's not just like this, it's not a back, but it lets us counter around and force this back. It's also a good spot to put archers. Makes it a little difficult to push. Obviously this side you don't really want to push because you just get stopped by 2 bridges. Let's see if anything interesting's happening. Archer's there. He's moving that back. My boy's still pushing, and there they are. So he brings out some Eastern Cataphracts, which isn't an issue because I have 2 units of auxiliary elephants. I will tend to win, so I'll just move those suckers up to counter him. While Vigiles are pushing up. Smart Hawk's now starting to push up his other tortoise. This one moving up already. Pontus moving up. I think Mastodon's coming to eliminate that one. Well, the tortoise comes over there. Let's see if he is. Let's see a few more of the enemies. Yeah, Illyrian Spearmen, Illyrian Spearmen. Now, they don't have javelins, but they are also chaff. Because this unit has javelins, the Illyrian Marines. So you get in there, get stuck into those, and then the Illyrian Marines come in and slaughter you. Alright, let's see if he can get the volley off and kill it. I believe in him. I believe in you, Archer. See how many bounced off? Visible shield. He's good. He's got a bit of an angle, so he's more likely to hit it. Hopefully this volley should get it. There we go. Enough hit that did silence that one. Silencing. I think it silenced all 3. Yeah, this tortoise or this ram gets stuck right here, which is really awkward. Pushing down this corner to break through. Stadi not the strongest, but they can break through low tiers without much issue. These guys here are still trying to get the tortoise or the ram to move. Doesn't want to. I think this is around where it gets stuck. But Pontus breaking open, and he's fighting some Scutari. Ooh, tough fight. While some Iberian swordsmen, mercenaries, I'm gonna just rip apart this. Oh, this poor militia hoplite. No! Look at all this. Oh my god. And another volley. Like, they're just... I mean, they're wasting a lot of shots with these poor militias. Oh, these poor boys. And they're moving into combat. With another unit of Iberian swordsmen hitting them on the flank. Another unit has come out, and this is a lot more... this is a lot scarier. Indian war elephants. They're better than my elephants. We got Livy Freeman coming in. And backing out. See, it's still stuck here. Don't know what's happening. I'm taking my corner without resistance, but what I have on my side is Parthian swordsmen, while this area has the Hellman. This one's going to take a tougher fight, that's for sure. Militia hoplites dealt with, some thorax coming in, being side-volleyed by Iberians. So the thing about the difference between Iberian and mercenary Iberian swordsmen is, for whatever reason, mercenary Iberian swordsmen can control their javelin throws. However, Iberian swordsmen still have 5 javelin throws. So keeping them back, having them fire, that was brutal. 23 kills. Oh my god, that poor Hillman. Well, that Hillman's dead. Okay. Especially because he's fighting Scutari. But these guys have 5 javelin volleys, so they're not bad to have. You just can't use them as frontline as you like to. When that Vigili over there. And the last unit, Canterbury and Cav, come out. Still taking my corner, trying to provoke them. And this is where I provoked them, and now they're coming for me. On top of that, we have more Iberian swordsmen fire, throwing their javelins out. That's just there. That thorax dropping. The hillman died. Thorax dropping. Siberians, 104 almost were routed. But now they're back to green, no longer getting shot. Now don't get me wrong, the thorax are going to do well, but what can happen is this. Yep, there you go, mercenary Iberian, just right into them. Right into them. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at that number drop. Oh god. Yeah, it's tough fighting a bunch of Iberian swordsmen. You only have one breach, you need to move like 3 units in. You have to hit that side, and keep pushing up. And just hold those in place and keep funneling units in. You have to be very aggressive with a single breach like that. Celtic warriors finally beating these Scutari. I believe they were getting shot, now these guys are getting shot. This fight not going too well for me. Hastati aren't performing the best against Parthian swordsmen, but they shouldn't. A big difference in price. Smart Hawk still having trouble getting inside. He's been beaten back every time, you can kind of see here. Dead troops here. As well as trying to push in here against Iberians, not doing well. Ponta's doing a bit better. They're actually winning this fight against Scutari with the aid of archer fire. And they might have a pretty decent foothold in. Over here, another thorax in. He's down to 39 men. No, so it might be the same. Breaking these guys, he is actually doing a pretty decent job. His morale is going to drop in a bit, but he can move more men in and do it. Let's stick over here for a minute. Got a thorax here to help. Some archers, some hillmen over here. Oh, that Celtic's finally dropping. He's at 80 kills. Yeah. The Lyric Slinger's already at 62 kills. They're getting the reverse fire, hitting those Iberians. Same with the ones over here. With the Iberians over there. Let's see who breaks first, the Celtics or the Scutari. Both being shot to shit. But it looks like the Celtics are being shot a bit more, and they're going to be the first ones to drop. Yep, and they are. Scutari leading out, and ooh, what do we have here? Some light horse. I lied, I knew that was coming out. The reason I knew it was coming out is what you're about to see. I mentioned before that Macedon's a random. And the two players are kind of concentrated over here with our fights right now. So this Celtic light horse just goes right around. Round, around, around. That volley misses. Sarissa Cav coming in to help. But, well, there's a gap. First off, that unit's pikeman is faced the wrong way, but there's a bit of a gap, and that's why it gets hard in these bigger battles, especially when you're attacking. That's why it's always good to have good communication, because a unit at 41, 42, I mean, they broke a unit. It's probably going to come back, but that is just unnecessary craziness. Because of that, he can't really focus his Eastern archers over here. These guys are at 67. If that was like a harder shock cav, that would have been even worse. Estadi moving in, take out these hillmen. Smart Hawk finally winning this side. It took a while, but he is actually taking it. Over here, gladiators pushing against the Parthian swordsmen and winning. I mean, yeah. Those are some pretty good stats to have. The arrow fire, of course, is gonna... They won, but they're about to just die. They lost nearly 30 men. They've now lost... Oh, God, they're losing so many men. They're down to 25. Oh, my God. 8 men. 6. Alright, they're gone. Over here, we're still playing a little game of cat and mouse. With that one, Hastati moving into these Illyrian Marines, starting to cut them down. Look at that number start to drop. Top of that, we got some Marines here. That neutralized means that people can start going through the gate. See if Smarthawk takes advantage of it or no. Yep, that unit looks like they're probably... Yeah, that unit looks like they're taking advantage of it. Moving that Levy Freeman in. I'm moving around. They're pushing up with the War Elephants, trying to scare me off. Gladiators are dropping with 86 kills. Let's take a look here. Pontus doing their best to break through. Their Pontic swordsmen cutting through really well. Those are just Iberian swordsmen. There's this Qatari back there. Against Iberians, this Pontic swordsman not going to face much trouble even with the Gallic Hunter. As I mentioned earlier, this area broke open, and now Pontus is starting to fill in. But Arvachi was fine with that. You can see he's already got his next lines of defenses. He wasn't trying to fight that too hard. This one you'll probably back off soon. While Macedon actually managed to get some of their companion cav in. Now, it looks a bit like it could have been a pull-through, but, I mean, these numbers are going to start dropping real fast. Will another unit of Celtic Light Horse come around? Remember, Macedon's random and doesn't say anything, so now Joe's not only having to fight here, but he's also supposed to maintain his awareness on the flank, because he can't. Macedon catches it pretty fast. I think we do catch it pretty fast. We go, hey, watch out. And he's going to pull back. Over here, my Hastati managed to get into the back, and now I'll be javelin to shit. Oh boy. Oh, poor Hastati, they died. Here, Pontus is getting into the back of these Illyrian spearmen and killing them. They're making pretty good advance here. Gladiators pulling out now that they're exhausted. While Hastati come on in to finish them off. Over here, I've kind of backed off. I can't push in safely with this cavalry here. I'm not going to be able to support my push, and I'm just going to lose more men like I did before. And I've lost a lot of men. Here we have chosen swordsman into the Parthians. Hillman have moved up to try to help the, the Marines. Our Gladiators here to help finish off the job. Marines there. More Celtics, they're ripping apart those Qatari, but now they're going to have to start to face more Marines. Hillman backing off. These Pontic swordsmen clearing this side out. Macedon not really pushing anymore. It looks like they're pretty low in men. Thoreos, pikemen. Thoreos, he's moving one thorax back. Back in there. Yeah, he's got very little left. And that's what I was concerned about, is the number of infantry he actually has. Looks like Eastern Cataphracts. Propane's trying to be a bit sneaky. Nice cycle, actually. They're starting to lose, so he moves these Chosens in. Yeah, there we go. You're pretty hard push with the Marines. My Elephants are coming to flank that unit of Cataphracts, hoping to take it out of the game. Hastati are winning. Nice. That's what you need to see. The Celtic Warriors are beating the Marines pretty handedly. There is still artillery shot. Danger close. Hillman here. These pikemen are just getting shot, so he's going to back off. Thoreos spears into this fight. Not good at all. Ooh. That corner's just a nope. Real hard. That's when, and they're backing off here. Looks like the Chosens aren't able to get kills because of the archer supremacy. Over here, the Elephants have gotten into the Cataphracts. He's noticed. He's trying to get them out. But he has lost a good chunk of them. See if they get under 40. So there's enough in there for them to be under 40 by the time this is done. 40 exactly. 39. Okay. Under 40. So they've lost more than half of their men. The elephants are going to chase them inside. And then leaving that elephant alone, they're fine. Heavy horse in here to protect the flank. While depleted Celtic goes to deal with this Parthian. That Parthian's not very strong right now. Here run into a bit of a stalemate. The Pontic Marines are losing. That's about it. Sarissa. Not getting many kills. They're probably going to die in a second. They're down to 11 men. I don't know how effective they're going to be. They don't rout 10 men. But it is right here. We're trying to probe defenses. Hillman moving in. The center, we've got a bit of a push. Going to take out these Illyrian Marines. A hit from the side, then hit from the Hastati. Should be able to do it. This pathway is really untouched. Parthian swords retaking. As the rest of the cavalry makes their way in. Still held up here. Keeping very defensive. Got some units in the middle. They might be able to beat those Marines. The issue is there's Illyrian hoplites right over there, and that's not something we can beat with Hastati. But, hey, the Hillmen are doing their work. They're holding them in place. 2 units have had to come in. And they're just being pelted. Who cares if you get a few shots of friendly fire? Oh, that was nice. That was beautiful. Who cares if you get some friendly fire when it's between friends and low-tier infantry? Celtics are doing their job. They're about to break, leaving those Gallic hunters. They're out of ammo. Open for the hit. Looks like Pontics are going to take this corner, but... Oh, we got a unit of mercenary companion cavalry. Non-shock variant, the melee infantry variation. Very scary unit. That one, he can actually turn his attention this way. And protect against the javelins. What's that general? General's bodyguard. What a shitty choice. You're a piece of shit, Rise. Just going to tell you that. Just from that one thing right there. Nothing else. Illyrian hoplite getting into position he noticed. Moved his Illyrian Marines that had ammo back. Engage in. Not going to win. Hey. That's retaken from Parthia, and now Parthia has to pull back. Because what's happening is right here, I mean, Averni's holding 3 units to hold back a unit of Pontic swordsmen and still losing. This is about to breach open. Infantry can get inside. Parthia has to go back to support his allies. Especially when RDI is holding as many hoplites back as he's got. This front, these hillmen are just getting wrecked. Forming up here. A unit of mercenary companions backing off. Thraeo's spears! Woo! Macedon's finally able to get in. Fully, he's got his general there. Unit of pikemen. Pontics knocked them down to 1, so there's 1 Scutari left at full health. Oh my gosh, 107 kills. And I think all he fought was Scutari? No, he had an Iberian sword in there. The other one was the other one was Scutari. They're engaging and losing. Levy Freeman's time to hold. And Spearmen trying to do something, but their javelins are still coming off. There we go, the javelin stopped. Interesting strategy. Parthia comes in because it's using as bait so he can try to snipe a few units over here, more cost effective. So they've got a force on this one. 3 depleted units there, allowing him to take out a Chosen Swords. Not a bad trade. And the heavy horse coming back around. With that one, I'm starting to move in properly, trying to retake this. The elephant has to move back for fear of being hit. That wasn't caught in time, so that's going to manage to get out. We are going to take this spot, hold it. Gladiator's starting to come in. But with that, this spot's still holding, Lyrian Spearman's still holding. Pontic Swordsman pushing, 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 and there's Noble Fighters here, right in the corner. But if they push hard enough... Oh gosh, that's not going to be pretty. Poor Pontic Swordsman. They got 140 kills, and that's what they do to you. All the range for Carthage. I'm pretty sure they were out of... If they weren't out of ammo, they're not. These Cretans for Carthage. Oh no. Big, big loss here. If they are indeed just being thrown away immediately. Gladiators losing. They're almost at 120. Let's see if they get it. As they just got chavied in the back and died. Thank you for that. With this done, the corner's done, and now we're moving up to try to hit another angle. One got out. One's broken. It's not shattered. 30 men. It might leave. Might make it back out. 32 for that one. Noble Fighters are going to win that fight without any issue, especially with their headhunting battle rhythm. Oh my god. Yeah, they're just cutting through. Mastodon's starting to pull a bit back. Nice kills for them, though. Chosen Swords ready to break through the Marines, get into the soft fleshy to center. Well, here these Marines are facing some trouble against some Chosen. Praetorian Guards getting into the fight against some Parthians. Now this unit of Vigiles has 0 kills and they're almost dead. Can they get away? Do they make it? He's coming up. He's making it up. He's making it up, and bam. And don't get any kills. Defensive wall. The troops push in. Praetorians have won. The Praetorians are going to keep moving up while this unit of Gladiators follows up behind them. Ooh. This archer duel is not going Aravachi's way. So these Balearics are dropping. They did get 125. 101 for those. They've pushed back. They've pushed back out the Scutari Heya, but this is going to be the end. Yeah, losing. Thorax in against the Noble Fighters. No one's winning that fight because it's just archer fire. Pikes out. Oof. Might not be bad. Force the slingers away. Here, this has been broken from a rear charge with the Gladiators. Some Eastern Cataphracts coming, and an elephant snuck around. Speaking of sneaking around, those Gladiators getting around. But with the Illyrian Hoplite showing up, there you go. They'll keep advancing, seeing if they can get around. Now they decide they're going to rear charge this unit. As Arverni comes in. Those guys hold them up. Break that. Arverni coming in. They're getting their killing spree because they know they're not going to last long. Do as much damage as they can before they die. What we're all here to see. Not in hoplite formation, so they just rip through. Trample activated just to break through. 63 kills with that gladiators. I've had 20-something kills being shot in the back continuously. Some Marines. Help and break this unit. Praetorian Guards fall. Right into the gladiators. Those Royal Cataphracts go. But now the elephants have broken through. We're going to follow the march of the elephants. For here we still have some Hastati that need to move up, but there's really, if we do, there's nothing protecting those archers. Look at all those kills. Oh my gosh. Look at those kills climb. He's just going to go, yep, I'm out. See ya. That one's gone. This one is broken. Probably gone soon. Let's go, Levy Freeman. You got this. Yep, that one shattered. How are the Praetorians doing? The Praetorians still holding 110 men. Still got... We actually have that mercenary companion sitting over there. As those auxiliary elephants move up, what we're facing here is this area just broke through. So now they're good to start moving in here. Here is still a tough fight. Noble fighters versus and Illyrian hoplites versus some Celtics. Pontic general dropping. Is he dead? No, he's still alive. Alright, Pontic swordsmen, go in and help them. They're surrounded. Or advance. One of the two. Yeah, that Pontic is dead. Right into here we go. Right into there. Doing some more damage. Right into more of the missiles. Trample activated again. They're out of control now. They do have trample on. Trample will bring them in against more of the slingers. Ooh. Still ripping through. Over 500 kills. Benefit of out of control like this is they'll continue to get shot, but at least you have to kill every last man. Or elephant. One elephant left. And there it goes. With that fall, this flank is being pushed in hard. Units getting behind and behind. That corner's done. Pelta's having to get into the fight because, well, the Pontics... Did he live? Let's find out. Looks like the Pontics survived. Yeah. Here, we got something a bit wild. As that was happening, they made a bit of a charge themselves, and their elephants are going to wipe out what's left of my army. My elephants are trying to do their best to eliminate what's over here. Not doing a bad job. I'm in 2 bronze chevrons at that. Dropping that Royal Cataphracts down to 8. Oh my god, 247 kills, but that's pretty much dead. At this point, I basically give up on the on this fight. I try to do some more damage. Try to do something against the elephants, but these guys are dead, so time to move them right into here. Carthage running away, I would too. There we go, we'll follow these elephants. This is the March of the Elephants. Oh my god. I mean, elephant's doing great. This one's nearly at 400 kills. And has wiped out pretty much what remains of my army outside of my Legatus General, which is helping beat the Praetorian, win with the Praetorian Guard. Just like pop everything, I'm dying in a second. Because now this elephant's coming over here to the rest of me. Got a Hastati over there. Remember this unit has 247 kills. Let's see what it's at when we're done with this. Activating everything because, bam. Elephants come in and kill everything. Yep, there they go, there they go. Lyrian Hoplites finally breaking, those weren't starting to get through. Royal Cataphracts at 272. God, still so many men. But here, this is big. So we've cut them in half. So despite them winning this side with RDI here, those elephants are basically going to wreck everything that lives. Cataphract still getting more kills. I mean, these guys are just tearing through. Hey, my Praetorians did end up winning and not completely dying, and they'll probably die here. Oh, look, we scared them away. Let's go, Praetorians. Still winning. My boys are coming over here to help clear out this so that we can put more men into this. To the victory point we go. Because with elephants and all that, the best place to hold up is right here. Right here on them. Try to protect ourselves. So as you can see, we have the advantage in numbers, but they have the advantage in mobility, as you can kind of see. Mercenary Companion Cav coming around, hitting them in the back. Some hoplites hitting here. More hoplites, more that. Yeah. He's one off of 500. He's about to get 500 killing some of my Praetorians. Yep, there you go. He's at 500 something kills. So that's 1,000 kills in elephants right now. 500 on each side. An additional 56 over here, but that's not much. Yeah. Right into the back. Ooh. Ooh, not good at all. Not good at all. Antioch Cav getting another charge. Brutal. The issue for the defenders is they're going to win this side. Or, because now here comes the elephants doing this. Oh my god. They're going to end up pretty much eliminating this side with what we've got left. I'm trying to help with my Hastati. Get in there. Get in there. But the issue is we have the way to the victory point covered. Now, don't get me wrong, we have to break through some noble hoplite, which is not going to be a pleasant fight. But we have the numbers to just drive them down. So you can see we're going to start closing off this front a bit once this other unit comes in. My elephants are here to protect because, well, all that's left of those two units. And, ooh, they're starting to lose. I mean, probably going to get 600 kills. That's still only a 584, down to 3 elephants. 586, 588. So all that's left there is the Osworn General, with 41 men left. I'm pulling back to go handle these guys, see if I can force the companions away. I do. Over here. Let's take a look at this for a second. That was a bit of a stutter. The volume died a few times, but hey, whatever. More and more men trying to push in. We got some pikes in the back. Coming a tough fight. I mean, 131 men. Steady exhaustion. Yellow. He's sacrificing these to get the other ones through. Healthy one, the Chosen Sword's here. The Pontic Sword's coming here. Elephant's here to protect this area. Over here, they've won. They've won, and now the attackers have an interesting dilemma. Or the defenders have an interesting dilemma, because now they have to attack the attackers to protect their home. Because these guys aren't going to hold indefinitely. Not with Osworn in there. Not with pikemen. they're going to start taking some casualties. So the attackers are going to take a very defensive stance, protect the way in, while their men try to cut their way through. The Illyrian noble hoplite switching between lose and an even. The numbers are starting to drop. First line of defense is the elephants, hiding around the corpses of their brethren, and they're going to get in. Nice second wind on them, so they're now fresh. Now this isn't an issue. They want to try to push in, they're going to die. He did get up to 600 kills, so he is up to 610. They're gone. He's moving in against these companions. The companions had to pull back. Shield wall. This small unit of mercenary companions aren't going to be able to win this. Especially with these guys coming around behind, finishing them off. Now they're in an interesting situation, because now what gives Carthage their biggest advantage at the moment is their cavalry. They have another unit of healthy companion cav and a general's bodyguard, which is 40 men. But here, we got noble hoplites. Those nobles are down to 80 men. Javelins coming in. Those javelins hidden from the Oathsworn. If they're hitting that, that would be brutal. No, they're hitting these guys. Oh yeah, look at that. They're shattered. Still full health on the elephants. Now with this, the elephant's going in here. I was like super scared that these, what is it? The stakes were actually going to kill my boys. Now, funnily enough, I was actually demoralized, then intimidated. So I lost some morale for a second. I've also been intimidated, so I've reset on my trample, which was already back. It's good on them. It means I'm less effective. But it's cavalry I'm fighting. That Illyrian noble hoplite general is dropping real fast. This is going to go over real fast. General's bodyguard gets baited into the charge because he really has no other choice. He has to try to break through. And elephants get in behind them. No trample because, of course, it's on cooldown. Thanks to that motherfucker. Stops ability use, and then it goes into cooldown. That goes. I have confidence in them. Scare them away. That's bodyguard at 20 kills. This is broken through. Pikemen are getting around behind. Oh no. You're gonna be poked with large sticks from behind. These aren't Thebians, they're not gonna like that. But Royal Peltis General making his way into the capture point. Auxiliary elephants coming to finish off the last infantry, one of the last infantry units, as he does have trampled back. Over 100 kills. There we go. And here, cavalry can't really break through. They're doing well though. They're breaking some units. You can see the archers breaking. John's bodyguard still alive. That unit shattered. Illyrian hoplite shattered. So here comes the elephants. Coming around, seeing what they can do. Army losses is starting to take effect, and that is 24 seconds left. 20. One final charge, get some damage in. Nice shots, companions. Just got 60 more kills. They're up to 200 kills, and they managed to break through. They got through, and come on, you got this. And they got really nowhere to go, as it ends. Costly victory for the attackers. Turn defenders, turn attackers. Let's take a look at these battle replay. Joe here with 2,200 kills. Actually barely making positive with Pontus on attack, which is a really good thing to see. His Eastern Archers, 131 or 130, 103, 129. Nice. Hillman, hey, one of them got 52, which is good for Hillman. Those Mercenary Celtics, 113, 145. These are not a unit to sleep on. They're 350 gold, and they are very deadly in a low tier fight. That one almost got 100. And then Pontic Swordsman, that one didn't see much, but 103 here. 350. Oh my god. 162, 256, 236. His general was thrown into a bad engagement, and this one was still untouched. He probably could have got over 100. That one's 100 and still healthy. That's scary. Moving on, we have Arverni. I wanted to go right to RDI. Slightly negative, right under 2,000. Not bad. He had a tough fight in the middle against javelins and archers. 274 on his gen. 123 for that Gallic Hunter. 148, 127 for those Celtics. Look at that. Chosen Swords, 202, 103, 226. Look at that, 81 with that Levy Freeman. That Os were not touched. Then with me doing the worst on my team. 185, 554 with the Elephants. That one's still really healthy. Just ran out of targets. Killing high quality. 185 with 3 chevrons. 545 with only 2s. But archer-wise, nothing here. Gladiator's doing well. That unit has started got 194. Look at that. And 287. Yeah, just... they didn't get shot. They got eliminated by Parthia. Macedon over here. 2,000 kills. Just got over that hump. 283 on that Peltis. 141 with that Archer. Nice job. 216, 189, 233. Did a very good job with all of his Archers. 144 with that Pikeman right there. And I think that's the one that lived. 112. 162 with that. Or, sorry, 112 with the Thorax. 162 with that Thoreos. 92 with the Sarissa. Not bad. 191 with a Companion Cavalry. Nice shot cav. Still probably would have brought a Hippeus. And maybe gotten rid of that Archer and see if I could get another unit of Thorax, in my opinion. But not bad. If not, a few more units of Militia. Get nice rise here. 1991. Interesting year. Wasn't born yet. See if you can guess what year I was born. I'll give a special heart to whoever gets it right. 379 for that Noble Fighter. 186 for that one. 0 kills for that Celtiberian. Ooh. 130, 130. Equal on the Balearic Slingers. Nice. 144 and 107 for these Iberians. 136 for this Iberian Swordsman. Scutari we have here 115, 172, 184. Not very good on the Scutari, but he gets shot to shit. He was a corner force with no, Carthage was the corner force. Interesting. He was in the middle and he didn't do as well. Propane here with 2,600 kills, putting him in the top in the game. I fed him so much. 282 with that Royal Cataphracts, nice. 610 with that Indian War Elephant. Just, ugh, that just killed my army, what remained of it. 92 with that Eastern Cataphracts. Basically, what you saw happen in the replay is exactly what happened to my army in the battle. I just looked away, was like, oh, yep, I'm doing well. All right, I won. Let's go back, and they're dead. All dead. 92 on the Eastern Cataphracts, or they were about to die, I should say. Foot Archers, 170, 162, 154, 192. Great job on those. 104 with a Hillman. There we go. Hillman showing their might. 143, 141, 131, 171, 17, 146 with the Parthians. Every single Parthian he brought got over 100 kills. That is, ooh, that is juicy. Taco Flaco as RDI, getting 1685. Those nobles doing well, 210, 132. Those were the ones holding that inner keep. Then we have nothing there. The slingers got, I mean, just annihilated by an elephant. When it comes to hoplites, you're not expecting too many kills. Nice one with a 91, but they did hold for a long time. You saw that, like, by the time the elephants have killed them all, I think they probably held for like 15 minutes in that one spot. Marines 193, 124, 132, 105, 138, 102, 175. Marines all getting over 100 kills. I don't like Marines. I know they're a good unit. I just don't like armies based around javelins. But it works out pretty well a lot of the time. All of them getting over 100 kills. Nice. And Illyrian Spearman with 44. That's 44 or more kills than I expected to usually get. Carthage, we don't even want to talk about that general. Let's just breeze by him. Companion Cav, Mercenary Companion Cav got 220, 274. Nice, nice. That's the one, 48 kills. That's the one that got into the archer for the Celtic Light Horse. None of their range doing very well. Iberian Swords, 103, 106. Nice job there. And then 207 and 191 on the Noble Fighters. Really small army for Carthage. What, 15 men? Yeah, 15 men. Yeah, only Parthia was this small. Parthia did a lot better. Just due to, I mean, he was able to bring 6 Parthian swords when he had to bring 4 Iberians, is really what did it. But that is all for today. I do hope you enjoyed. That will be me signing off.